And now, America's most exciting radio talk show, The Savage Nation. And here he is, Michael Savage.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is delightful. And
welcome to hour number 2 of this Thanksgiving evening spectacular show. We've been talking about a number of topics, many topics. Do you fear spending time with your family for the holidays? I know it's like, what? Aren't we supposed to all love each other? Well, maybe you do, maybe you don't, but many of you have some trepidation, no doubt, because, you know, it's an enforced getting together, and people don't know what to say to each other, and there's a political divide sometimes. There's always issues between people. We're not living in the villages of, years gone by, and even in villages there were hostilities. So what's the point of pretending? Nevertheless, we do it because it's important to do, because that's the essence of what life is all about in a way. And we've been talking about a group of snot-nosed pseudo-intellectuals at Dartmouth planning an anti-Mother Teresa event, thinking they're cool, calling her a lying, thieving Albanian dwarf. Can you believe this? I mean, this is disgusting, truly. I mean, this is a group of privileged Ivy League idiots who have never themselves done a bit of anything for people in poverty, but posing as intellectuals by bashing Mother Teresa. And what I'd like to know is why the president of the university permits this kind of idiocy without understanding that Dartmouth, like all other private colleges, depend upon donations. Why do Catholics give Dartmouth another dime? Why don't they just go to atheists for their money? Why don't they just ask atheists to contribute to these universities and see where that ends up? Talking about that. And before long, I'm going to play for you one of my most importantly fun things, which is Henry Miller reading from Black Spring, where I have to play it for you to understand. I may almost do it now. Also, I'm going to take requests from you in this hour. Anyone who has a favorite piece, a short one, from my great new book, Train Tracks. Many of you have bought it, obviously. Family Stories for the Holidays. You're fans of all of my other books, Trickle Down Tyranny, Trickle Up Poverty, Psychological Nudity, Liberalism is a Mental Disorder. Well, now Train Tracks has come along. Of course, I wrote the fiction bestseller Abuse of Power last year, but this one is from the heart, Train Tracks. And I'm sure that you'll find many of the stories touching, in that I'm an immigrant son, and it's really about growing up and trying to become who I am, with all of the trials and tribulations along the way. And here we are sitting together, a long road, and God Almighty, what a wonderful ride it's been thus far. If you'd like to call me on any of these topics, you can do so, but the lines are really whacked out. I mean, they're full right